Meanwhile, Cameroon's Electoral Commission has yet to release the results, which are expected by the end of the week after validation by the Constitutional Council. In the meantime, the Catholic Church has released a statement calling for peace and stability as there are growing fears of unrest in the country. Okay, let's now get the latest on on events in Cameroon, and we speak to our correspondent Paul Njie, who's joining us from Yaoundé at this time. Paul, thank you so much for your time and for braving the elements to join us. I mean, the Cameroonian Electoral Commission has yet to release the results. So how does one gauge the credibility of Mr. Bakari's electoral victory claim?
That they were signed after the polls were closed, and he believes that nothing can contest the results he's publishing. But ruling CPDM members and government officials have come out to say that those results do not hold grounds and that only the Constitutional Council can publish the real results of the presidential election. Issa Tchiroma said the logic is simple. It just entails adding up, the different results from the different polling stations which he has presented. He has said that he is going to be presenting results from 18 key divisions or administrative units for the benefit of our international audience. And he has said that these units represent about 80 or close to 80% of the electorate, but the CPDM has urged him to produce the entire result of all 58 divisions and abroad so that people should see what the actual results are. But the Constitutional Council is in the coming days going to release the official results.
But as someone who once served in high levels in government, does he and his team not understand the procedures and protocols and policies around elections? And are they not afraid of the consequences of making such declarations outside of the law?
Well, Issa Tchiroma has said it unequivocally that what he is doing is right, because he says that he's trying to defend his victory, alleging that there are attempts to rid him of what he describes as a victory. But people have also said on the other side that it's worth waiting for, official channels to get the results. Because back in 2018, when he was government spokesperson, he also criticized the opposition leader Maurice Kamto for declaring victory before the announcement of the results. So his critics have also said that he's falling into the same trap right now. But Issa Tchiroma is saying that he has understood that there are attempts to rig the election, that there are attempts to maintain the incumbents stay in power, and he does not want that to happen. That's why he's releasing these results. And he has called on Cameroonians to defend their votes and saying that people have to come out, or he has said that people have to defend their votes. So we are going to see what sort of defense this would take.
Okay. I mean, I hope you can still hear me. What sort of reactions then have you been hearing from the public regarding this state of affairs right now as we await official election results?
Supporters of Issa Tchiroma following the publication of what he considers the real results from polling stations, they have been appreciating and lauding his gesture, saying that he is trying to prove his case. But government officials are looking at this as a break of the law. Interior Minister Paul Atanganji said in one press conference which we did attend, he said that declaring election victory before the Constitutional Council would amount to crossing the red line. And he said that there was a candidate planning to announce that he was the winner and warned that the candidate should understand that his house does not have armored doors, essentially saying that he could be picked up. But election day, Issa Tchiroma said he is at his home, and if anyone wants to come and pick him up, he will be there.
Paul, if you can very briefly, what can you tell us about the allegations of ballot stuffing in the Anglophone regions of the country?
Those allegations, we've been seeing them, especially on social media, but observers have also been saying that there were attempts to stuff ballot boxes, and we've seen on social media videos of people clamoring for the electoral body to ensure a transparent and fluid process, because they've said that this time around they do not want anything that's going to jeopardize what they consider as the voice of the people. So they are urging electoral officials and the Constitutional Council to ensure that the results that are going to be revealed or released are a reflection of the will of the Cameroonian people. So those allegations of ballot stuffing, of voter irregularities, they abound, but then there are calls that come the next few days, the Constitutional Council should answer to the call of the people and release results that reflect what they voted for.
Well, Paul, as you await the clearing up of the weather, we certainly hope all this will be cleared up as well, as residents in Cameroon continue to follow developments quite keenly. Thank you for joining us from Yaoundé in Cameroon.